Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happenings today. Months back, 2021 in particular, early 2021, the late Obadiah Malafia had predicted or insinuated that come 2022, Nigeria will feel the heat from Fulani Herdsmen and bandits in general. It sparked a lot of reactions where DSS had to call in to defend and bring out proofs of his pronouncement. As we speak, we are already in 2022 and things are happening. We are beginning to wonder, was late Malafia a prophet? As we speak right now, the southern part of Nigeria is feeling the heat very strongly, and lots of terrible news are coming out there. But before we go to the newspaper to find out exactly again what is the problem and why Nigerians are worried because it's getting closer home, we'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Well, no fewer than 5 persons have been reportedly brought down as fresh crisis ensued when Fulani Herdsmen came against farmers in Imako Afon local government area of Ogun state. It was learned that the Fulani Herdsmen and some Ohori farmers engaged in one another in a clash at Idofa village, leading to the loss of lives and property worth millions of naira. Well, according to Daily Post, the resident of Aworo community in Yawa North local government area chased the herdsmen from their village to Idofa in Imako, bringing down 3 of them and their cows. Aworo people had accused the Fulani of destroying their farms and water sources through open grazing of cow, a practice the Ogun state government had already banned. A community leader who spoke on the condition of anonymity said there was a reprisal on Thursday after the Aworo people brought down 3 herdsmen in Idofa. He said the retaliation led to the death of 2 Yorubas, one of whom was burnt beyond recognition. Houses, 4 maize barns, motorcycles, and other valuables were reportedly set ablaze by these guys. The Aworo people chased the herdsmen from Yawa North to Idofa in Imeko. They brought down 3 of them there and also brought down their cows. As of Thursday, the Fulani herdsmen returned in the dead of the night to launch a reprisal. They also brought down 2 people, set houses and other properties on fire. One of those brought down was burnt in a house beyond recognition. It took the intervention of police and armed corps to calm the situation. As we are talking right now, many Ohoros are injured. Hundreds are now displaced at Imeko town. We need the attention of the federal and the state government to take care of the displaced persons, the community leader complained and explained. As of Friday, it was gathered that many residents of the village have fled for fear of being brought down. The Ogun State Commissioner for Agriculture, Dr. Samson Odedina, when called, said had yet to comment on the matter as at the time of filing the report. Meanwhile, the Ogun State Police Public Relations Officer, Abimbola Oyeyemi, confirmed the incident on Saturday, assuring that those behind it will be apprehended and brought to book. We heard about it, he said. It is an unfortunate incident and we are investigating it. We have called on all stakeholders, including the Fulani communities that have been living in that place, who testified that they did not even know the reason for the reprisal. We are investigating to ensure that those who carried out that dastardly act are apprehended in order not to cause further crisis. The situation is under control as more policemen have been deployed to the place. The Commissioner of Police had directed that the area command should take charge of the security situation in the area. This is sad. It's becoming one too many. This has become a regular occurrence in the southern part of Nigeria. We are wondering, is this going to be a norm? Is it going to be a way of life? I could still remember that the likes of the Ondo State Governor Keredolu Arakonri Rotimi Akeredolu had actually warned his citizens, his locals and indigenous, not to engage in any reprisal, but rather they should always contact Amotakon and the security agents, that they will definitely come to their aid as a when due. And he also encouraged them not to even eat cow meat, that they should look at towards taking locally produced protein like chicken, goats, the cattle's red in that area, the vicinity, like fresh fish and all whatnot, snails. The proteins are highly nutritious, and apart from the fact that the Fulani Herdsmen come with their own problems and headaches, you also saved about 2.5 million. Sorry, I take that again. 2.5 billion daily that's being transferred from from southwest, in fact from Ondo in particular, to the north, all in the name of buying cows, daily in slaughterhouses, that's what the number of monies that's being spent on cow meat. And it's saying if we can, do locally made one, we save those monies and at the same time save the lives. Now look at in Ogun State. We're still talking about Ondo had a fair share of their own about some days back. Delta had a fair share. Edo had a fair share. Enugu had a fair share. Now look at all the states I've mentioned. They're all in the southern part of Nigeria. And does that now make the late Malafi a prophet? I wouldn't know, but the signs and symptoms are there. He had already won before when he was alive, although Nigerians, there was an outcry against that particular publications he made, that come January, that the set pieces are already in place to make things that are going to bring it down to the southern part. It's getting out of hand. Level of insecurity is getting out of hand. And of course, the president had already told Nigerians that they're doing their best. Honestly, and you see why this issue of vigilante, I think going forward, this issue of vigilante should not just be using baton. The Yorubas call it kondo olokpa, as in using baton to chase criminals that are coming with instruments. Come on, is that child's play? They should at some point begin to, since Amotekun is now legalized, I think they should give them the desired equipment to back them up. Because going forward, you're seeing that these guys are not joking. Now, one of the modus operandi of Fulani Herdsmen, especially those who have been tagged bandits, is the fact that they usually make their moves in the night, dead night, when people are sleeping. No matter how cautious, you can be cautious the first day, second day, subsequently, it's your hometown, it's your village, you want to sleep. And that's why there should be need for vigilantes. And those vigilantes should not be the ones that carry stick. Come on, these guys, when they come to your community, they don't carry sticks. We need to go beyond politicking. We need to go beyond politicking, making security propaganda. We need to face the harsh reality of life. These guys are not joking. They're not coming to ask you, how are you? They're not coming to say, how you doing? They are coming to, my Lafia was talking, a whole lot of them are talking. Well, a lot of Nigerians are getting really bittered, but I feel going forward, the state governors, because right now, the issue of security, it has been, the bulk part have been pushed to the state governors, that says that the chief security officers of their state, they should rise up and, protect their territory, protect their boundary, protect their state and the indigenous. I think going forward, all the state governors, particularly southern part of the country, should begin to look towards, synergizing this issue of security once and for all. That's where we're going to wrap it up. Let's meet in our comment section. What's your take?